Have to be in the center of it. All right. Have you ever had a family member give you a gift, whether it be a letter, an heirloom, or possibly a life lesson? My parents, my grandmother, and recently my Uncle David have given me many of these things. Mostly Christmas letters from my grandma telling me how proud she is of me. Mom and Dad always telling me every day that I'm getting better and working harder. And from my Uncle David, I learned something about time. My parents taught me two things. One is love and patience, and then the second one is sacrifice. My mom has shown me love through many years of putting up with my BS and several other people in the family's BS. With the fact that she'll basically take whatever any of my siblings do or I do with a pinch of salt, but no matter how mad she gets, she'll always have our back. While my dad has shown me a severe amount of sacrifice, for me being half as tall as I am now, he worked about 280 out of the 365 days out of the year. He missed several holidays, missed several of my birthdays. And it wasn't until about 6 years ago that I finally realized that this was his sacrifice. He worked super hard to give me a home, our family a home, and give me all the gifts that I ever received. He recently helped me get a job in the oil field, which college has kind of cut the hours on, but I'm still working there hard. And then from love and sacrifice, I move on to my grandmother, who taught me something about family, which is no matter who was in the family, whether it was my aunt who went, honest to God, berserk, or my older brother who got into drugs but is cleaning up right now, is that no matter what, family will always have your back. Family will always have you. Family will always love you as long as you love them back, which I've written letters to my grandmother because she's written me letters. She's the only person I've ever sent letters. She's the only person I'm ever going to send letters. But she showed me how family can be there in any sort of time, whether it was my brother in rehab or my aunt in rehab, even though now she works at Domino's and has 2 teeth. But she showed me through countless letters, showing up to my graduation, almost every birthday, that family will always be there so long as you're there. And then after learning about so much from family, then I learned from another part of my family about time, which is from my Uncle David, who a few years ago was diagnosed, finally, with MS, which is a neural disease that will slowly eat away at your nerves in your brain, spinal cord, and your eyes. And he has severe pain throughout his body, severe migraines, and horrible muscle spasms on a daily basis. But even then, they gave him pain meds. He has certain meds for it to try and slow it down, but it is incurable. But he showed me something about time in his life, and that is, no matter what he goes through, no matter how much pain he's in, he will always show up, or we always go to his house for family gatherings, and he will always be there and always with a smile on his face and helping everyone else be happy. Because no matter how much time he may have left, or if there may be a cure found, even then, no matter how much time is left, he wants to spend it smiling rather than being miserable in bed. So from love, sacrifice, family, and time, my family has shown me many life lessons and letters and all sorts of stuff to help me become a better and harder working person in my own life. And even though I have a new concept on time, which my own anxiety makes me, I want to be early to everything because I won't know how much time I'll have left. You can spin the camera again. Show your face.
Kudos for his lovely assistant.